1926, the short, sharp shower still to come. The jazz age was upon us, yet much remained of pre-war elegance. King George V sailed his yacht Britannia with as much flourish as had his father Edward VII in the 1910s, an era that still had its echoes. For instance, you could hardly get to Monte Carlo in 1926 for 10 days all in, only by having money to burn. Yes, even since 1926, the social world has changed, and not a little. What? Not Monte again, Dad. We was there last year. How about Majorca? Yes, changed quite a bit. If you had the time and money that spring, life could indeed be very pleasant. A sparkling season along the Riviera, Aunt Jessie used to say. Of course, she'd never been there, but what did that matter? She knew somebody who had. Somebody who had watched Helen Wills, for instance, when she played Suzanne Lenglen at Nice. Anyone for tennis? No? Well, see you at the sporting club for cocktails tonight, Daphne. So full of sunburned, handsome men with titles and/or money. Yes, it was a time for stars, personalities, and larger-than-life characters, like 1926's winner of the Nobel Prize for Literature, George Bernard Shaw. And talking of figures larger than life, that year the great Italian singer, Madame Tetrazzini, married a man many years her junior. But to be unconventional, especially in marriage, was what was expected of the famous in the roaring 20s. As for the cigarettes, Turkish, of course. Another wedding, this time in Belgium. A marriage to last such a short span, to end with Astrid's broken, lifeless body in a wrecked car. A bitter tragedy for a king with a bitter future. In 1926, on the right side of the tracks, life wasn't at all bad. And if you were on the right side, it was sometimes hard to comprehend fully what went on the other side. I recall certain well-to-do ladies demonstrating in London streets against strikes and unpatriotic industrial stoppages. Well, strikes had never been popular at the best of times, and 1926 was not the best of times. And that's where we come to it at last, the short, sharp shower. It began with the miners. When government subsidies to the coal industry came to an end, the owners announced they would be cutting wages and extending hours. The miners' leader, A.J. Cook, fought back with the slogan, "Not a minute on the day, not a penny off the pay." Finally, they all came out on strike. "Oh dear, another strike," Auntie Jessie said. And Auntie Jessie and most people went on with business and pleasure as though nothing unusual was happening, unaware of what was boiling up beneath them. But then most people weren't economists or politicians. And even if they were aware of the significance of what was going on, many felt there was little they could do about it, so why worry?